Hey y'all, it's West Virginia History with Mrs. B, and we're going to tell you all about visiting Romney in Hampshire County today in this episode. And so Hampshire County, and specifically Romney, are very old parts of West Virginia. Romney and Shepherdstown are in a little bit of a feud because they both claim that they're the oldest incorporated town in what is West Virginia. And that feud is because they both become towns on the same day, December 23rd, 1762, and they argue about who was first. Romney says they were first, Shepherdstown says that they were first. The reason why Romney is such an old town is because it is on the south branch of the Potomac River. It is part of what was the Fairfax Proprietary, which was lands that were granted to Lord Fairfax. By the way, George Washington's next door neighbor. And this place is of strategic importance. It's going to be on the Northwestern Turnpike, what is now today US Route 50, and the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, which is going to be that very first corridor to link the East Coast to the Ohio River, is going to go right through Romney. Romney was a center of culture and history, well before the Civil War. It's going to be the home of the Romney Classical Institute, which will eventually become the West Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind in 1872. If you go to Romney, that's the very center of town. The school is the beating heart of that community, and they're thankful, so thankful, that over 150 years later that the West Virginia School for the Deaf and Blind continues to thrive in their community. There's also a super cute town of Cape and Bridge, and that's not to be missed because one of the best burgers in the state of West Virginia can be purchased at the Farmer's Daughter Market and Butcher there. This is a part of West Virginia that the people from the DC metro area love to come and visit, but it's a place that nobody in West Virginia should miss. So please stay tuned and listen to Braxton tell you more about all the things you need to see, do, where to stay, and where to eat in Hampshire County, and specifically Romney.
Hey guys, my name is Braxton Tabor, and I am a student of Miss Barnett's College West Virginia History class. Today, I will be telling you some places to stay, some places to eat, and some things to do while on a weekend trip inside of Hampshire County. So first off, I'll start with a nice place to stay for you guys. It's a local motel named Cool Wink. It's historically family owned. It's in Hampshire County. It's got a lot of great history. It's in really good proximity to nearby restaurants. Even though the motel is a piece of history, it still has modern installments. It's got a flat screen TV, a refrigerator, a microwave, everything else you would expect. The Potomac Hills Airbnb, it's got 1 bedroom, 2 beds, and a bath. It hosts 4 people. It's 10 minutes from Romney. Great location for hiking, fishing, and in the winter you can even ski. The home sits on a 15-acre farm, and it is a very relaxing weekend. It's around $100 a night, but after Airbnb fees and taxes and all that, it's around $140. Cape and Springs. There's actually a 3-day guide on Come to Hampshire that lists staying at Cape and Springs and then just doing some other stuff throughout the weekend. Cape and Springs is a historically family-owned place with around 115 rooms, I mean. Camp-like activities and country food if you go in the summer. There are even 12 cottages and a cabin that are available to stay at. The prices can vary depending on the cabin or the cottage or the room. The South Branch Inn. It's an independent family-owned boutique hotel in the heart of Appalachia. And it's 2 hotels situated in beautiful historic towns. It's in Moorfield and Romney. It's a good place to stay that's family-owned. It's been there for 9 generations. The owners are very passionate about the state of West Virginia and the people that come there. They just take really good care of their place. Next, I'll give you guys some places to eat. So the first place is called Italian Touch. It's some northern, it's got subs, calzones, just a lot of Italian foods, pasta, all that. Next place is called Romney Dinner. Serves breakfast and lunch. It's got ton of incredible reviews. Their breakfast is said to be very incredible by the locals. Solid place to eat, lots of great reviews. Milestone Barbecue. It's got lunch and dinner. It's in a good location just to stop by. It's homemade barbecue, and they do something different with their baked beans. They add corn in it, and it just gives it a different taste. A lot of locals really like it. Last place to eat at that I have on here is the Main Street Grill. It's ranked #1 in Romney for food by TripAdvisor. Serves lunch and dinner. They have a really big menu, open just in the evening. Nice place to get dinner at. And some things to do. The scenic Potomac Eagle Railroad ride. Opened in 1991, but it dates all the way back to 1875. You ride on a train through a gorgeous scenic ride. 6 different paths you can take, and there's one for Christmas that is a North Pole themed ride. The prices are different, you know, based on whatever you're doing. There's a bunch of different rides to just provide some variety. The Bent River Trading Company. It's a nice place to stop and get a souvenir. It's West Virginia owned, and everything there is West Virginia made. They have candles, wax melts, they got a little bit of everything. They got some woodworks there, t-shirts, all that. Next thing you can do is just explore the town of Romney itself. It is the oldest incorporated town in the oldest county in West Virginia. This small mountain town is considered historic. It's changed hands between the Confederate and Union armies 56 times during the Civil War. There's a bunch of historic landmarks like Fort Mill Ridge, Civil War trenches, and the nation's first Confederate memorial and the Indian Mountain Cemetery. Beyond their historic attractions, there are many boutiques and shops to explore, some places to shop. There's a lot to do there. The Hampshire County Cooperative sells a variety of handmade crafts and locally grown produce. Dylan's Country Treasures sells country furniture, seasonal decor, and other home just decorations, all that. And then the White House on Main is a fashion boutique offering a lot of clothes, and it's just got a lot of history there. It's a really popular place to visit in Romney. And that was my trip to Hampshire County. Hope you enjoyed it.
Thanks, y'all, for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to West Virginia History with Mrs. B on both Facebook and YouTube.